So I checked in and a lot of you guys have pets, is that correct? Okay, so fun announcement, I'm actually going to go for the world record, 42 hours of continuous stand-up comedy. Tonight, lock the doors, no I'm kidding. I'm setting it up in a few months, but I'm doing different themes. So tonight you guys are getting jokes about pets. You guys cool with that? Yeah. Alright, cool. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but like longer and with less outfit changes. So my friend really wanted a dog. She really wanted a dog, and she kept borrowing other people's dogs, walking other people's dogs, and after 5 months, she went ahead and adopted a dog because she couldn't have one naturally. And that's just what you do, you know? First you try, and then you adopt. I could never adopt a dog because I feel like no matter how much I love the dog, it would still get to a point where it like wanted to know who its real parents are. You know what I mean? It's really difficult. And honestly, I think that like anytime, if I adopted a dog, anytime the dog was barking or wouldn't listen to me, I feel like that's just the dog's way of saying, I don't have to listen to you, you're not my real dad! You know what I mean? It's always weird. If I ever had a dog, I would name my dog Steven, because people are way more inclined to help you find a lost 5-year-old named Steven, you know, than a 35-year-old named Boomer, you know? Feel like they're gonna find their way back shortly, so why not while I'm looking for them? I saw a sign at a coffee shop that said lost dog, because they weren't honest enough to say escaped dog. But I feel like if the dog put that poster up, it would say free dog. But then people would just be looking forward to take it, you know what I'm saying? The circle of life starts all over again. These are smart jokes, I got you guys, I believe in you. My friend has a dog, he says that he has a dog for protection. Any of you guys think that your dog's gonna protect you? Round of applause. All you guys told me you had dogs. How many of you really think that if something went down, your dog's got your back, right? Okay, here's where I disappoint you. So my friend Philip, real person, real neighbor, he says his dog is great for protection. Hear me out. If you walk by his door, if you knock on his door, but he's home, his dog doesn't bark. But if you walk by his house or knock on his door when he isn't home, his dog barks like crazy. So basically the dog's like, come on in, no one's here. No one's here. Take all of it, I don't care. You got a hamburger, hot dog? I'll sell this guy out, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, protection, I don't think so. Best friend. My best friends would not sell me out for a piece of meat because most of my friends are vegan. All right. Well, you guys like those kind of jokes, cool. My friend has a dog, it's an ESA dog. She has an ESA certified because she gets really stressed out whenever she has to pay a pet deposit or for the dog to fly with her. So to help her deal with that stress, she doesn't have to deal with that anymore. She found just like one crooked, I don't know, pediatrician, podiatrist, wherever you guys send the dogs. I don't know enough about dog medicine. But it's an ESA dog, but it's weird because it cries whenever she leaves. I don't really know who's supporting who in that relationship. She's like, I can't be gone for very long because I got that emotional support. I'm like, you're in a really bad codependent relationship. Why did you break up with Jack just to get a dog version of him? I don't really understand that. Thank you. It's a true story. These are all true. But truthfully, I think it's great, like, for people to have dogs, because who wants to go around picking up their own poop? Like, that would just look weird, right? I truly believe that most dog owners just have a really hardcore poop fetish. They just don't want to admit. That's why they move to areas. If you didn't have a poop fetish, you'd just find a backyard. That way you'd just be like, well, we have that, but we don't go back there. It's just a giant dog litter back there. But if you move to a cul-de-sac where you know your neighbors are watching you, all they're doing is staring at you, staring at your dog's poop all day. Okay, cool. And maybe filming it, who knows? You know, kids are a lot like pets. That's what everybody keeps saying. I assume when they have their kid on a leash and their dog in a stroller, kids are like pets. Except, pets don't call the cops on you when you smack them in the face for trying to eat your dinner. Anyway, kids do that, but if they know how to use a phone, that's your fault. Anyway, if kids are like pets, that can't be true. Because my friend Jenny was at her friend's house. She has a 3-year-old. Her 3-year-old bit one of her friends that she had over. She put that kid to sleep. But he woke up 45 minutes later. So, kids are like pets? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's very aggressive, by the way. My friend, his wife cheated on him with his best friend, which is not just infidelity, but also bestiality. He loved that dog. He loved that dog. It's crazy. It's rough. Am I right? Oh, man. Don't worry, I know there's cat people here. I'm coming after you right now. Here we go. Women have different preferences when it comes to birth control. As a man, I'm qualified to talk about birth control, obviously. Anyway, women have different preferences when it comes to birth control. Some put a booby trap in their vagina, just designed it, eat away at the tip of your dick. Just gnaw that thing down, right? My gynecologist said you're not supposed to feel it. I feel it and it hurts! Some have like anti-zombie fluid in the form of Depo-Provera. And some carry around like a guidance counselor amount of condoms, like a very unsettling amount of condoms. It's like, my phone is in my back pocket, but my purse is specifically for condoms. And my friend actually found the most effective form of birth control, 100% effective. On every date, she shows pictures of her 6 cats. And it's effective because after that, no one wants to fuck her. Like, no one wants to be with her at all. She's just like, and he loves me, and she loves me unconditionally. And actually, I'm like highly allergic to all these cats, but you know what? It's worth the sacrifice, I'm not just gonna leave them because it's uncomfortable the way Steven left me, and I'm just gonna stick through it. Anyway, where'd you go? Hello? Damn it! Stop showing pictures of your cat, Susan. You said we'd stop doing this. Okay. It's funny. The neighborhood I live in, there's a ton of stray cats, like a ridiculous amount of stray cats. And I'm thinking, like, somebody should come up with a company that gets rid of stray cats and, like, call it something cool and catchy, like Curiosity. You know what I mean? Thank you. Actually, I'm coming up with this new thing from the makers of Zyrtec for people with high allergies. There's this new thing called throw your cat out the window and call it a day. Also 100% effective. I love when people are like, my cat loves me, my dog loves me. They're here with me through thick and thin. I'm like, okay, cool. Do me a favor, just open the front door. Just open the front door. What are you so worried about? They love you unconditionally, am I right? Open the front door! See, exactly. So stop comparing my lack of commitment to that fucking cat. Anyway, it's too real. It's too real. Cats are super popular. They have like the most ridiculous phrases. More than one way to skin a cat? Who's the demented person who came up with that shit? If you're not a taxidermist and you're thinking about that, you have serious problems, right? Like, cat got your tongue, someone let the cat out of the bag, that's some serious shit. Right? And like a cat nap, girl I was dating was like, I'm gonna take a quick cat nap. I'm like, you're gonna lay on my couch with your chest down and your ass poking up with me after this? No, you're not taking a cat nap. Lay down like a human, you crazy woman. Anyway. I think most people have pets, especially dogs, because it's either pets or kids. They have them because they want to have like passive-aggressive conversations with people, but they don't want any confrontation, right? You're walking with your dog and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not usually this aggressive. It's usually very gentle. It just has a huge issue with Republicans. You're not a Republican, are you? My cat's usually really sweet. I don't know why she's running away from you. She's ordinarily very sociable. She just doesn't like thieves. You've never stolen from someone's purse, have you? We got away with all these passive-aggressive conversations, got to do away with it. My friend's a doomsday prepper. She's a doomsday prepper, she has a Costco membership to show it. Anyway, so at any given point, she has 3 months worth of supplies, batteries, food, all that good stuff. Because she really thinks that like stuff might go down. The huge issue is she was in Florida, so they don't have basements. She's just gonna drown with all that rations. Anyway, but she has a huge issue with her neighbor because he's a hardcore gun enthusiast. He has an NRA thing right on his front porch. And I said, look, it's actually in your best interest to get along with him. Because if you do genuinely believe that things are gonna go to shit, he has guns and all the shit you bought. I mean, it's just that simple, right? It makes sense to just be like, hey Jack, is that a new rifle? Man, it sure is shiny. Is that a silencer? Hope it's not for me. Just kidding. Do you want some D batteries? Whatever, I want to get along, because the election's coming up. I'm terrified, okay? It's true. This is smart stuff. Say what you will, I don't really know how any of you guys vote. I don't care, I'm definitely not going to ask that question. But one thing I do know, you want to get along with the main group of people that know how to hunt, kill, and farm. Whatever demographic you think that is. Because the time it takes for them to kill, skin, and cook a steak, a lot of you guys are going to be like, how the fuck do you milk an almond in the first place? I haven't had coffee in 3 weeks! You know how I am without coffee! It's a good thing I don't have a gun! Anyway, I'm just saying, this is smart stuff, you guys. Be on the lookout. But the world is extremely politically correct. There's a lot of things you can't say anymore. It's weird now. You can't even call them like the mailman. You can't call them the mailman. You have to call them the person. Doesn't matter if they're holding a package or an envelope. It's not yours, don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? If it belongs to you, they'll give it to you. Thank you, that's a killer joke. This guy's heezing over here. Beautiful, I appreciate it. But everyone's just so obsessed with race. Like my friend recently did like the 23andMe thing, the Ancestry.com, all that stuff's popular. My friend found out he's now 80% black. Because he lost his arm in a car accident. So, okay, cool. All right, you guys want to go like that? It's going to be a bumpy road for all of you. And then you're going to leave here and be like, hey Jim, I just thought of this joke. My buddy's 80% black. Steal all these jokes, I don't care. I'll write new ones, I don't care. Yeah, it's a weird world. I was talking to this girl, and she said, I don't understand why guys are so obsessed with body count. Body count, you guys know what that is, right? I didn't. I was like, look, you're pretty, you're fun, you're ambitious. I don't care how many men you've killed, you know what I mean? Like, this is New Orleans, it was obviously self-defense. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. There's no point bringing that stuff up. Another girl accused me of gaslighting her, and I was just like, I don't know why you keep making up these words, like these words that don't exist. Just entire phrases, doesn't really make sense to me. I'm a minority, Puerto Rican, Italian, Native American, but most people around here just call me Honduran. They don't have a map anyway. So I'm also like not a big fan of racial profiling. I think it's stupid, right? Because not all minorities with expensive cars sell drugs. Some of us stole the car, you know what I mean? Everyone's out here selling drugs. It's too competitive these days. It's ridiculous. My tourist has a lot of visitors here. Maybe you guys can help me out. You go ahead, take a look. There's a big billboard in the CBD. It says, learn to read. None of us know who that billboard is for. I get it. It's like right by the library. It's like, hey, did you know you can't, like, the library isn't just for like drugs and sleeping. You could also, I don't know, open a book. But like, either you know what those three shapes are, and you don't need that, or that sign is confusing you and your girlfriend in the passenger side of the car. Finally, if you guys get a ticket while you're out here, true fact, 100% true, the police situation is so bad, if you get a ticket, on the back of the ticket is a job application. They're like, look, you could pay $160, but If you come to work for us, $160 ticket right off the bat. Discount right there. You ever worked anywhere you got $160 off? I don't think so. They're like, look, I get it. At Chick-fil-A right now, you could get $16 an hour serving delicious chicken, but what if for $2 more, everyone shot at you? What do you think? What do you think? I get it. You could work there for chicken everyone knows and loves, but what if for $2 more, no one in your family ever spoke to you? What? It's a pretty cool deal, right? You guys have been great. Thank you so much.